Good morning, everybody, or bonjour. This is Morten from English, and we are here on Wednesday. And yeah, you can think it's a little bit strange because it's actually Monday, but it's because David from Heidelberg is only here today, so we thought that we'd do a little TV kitchen pre-recording. So bonjour, everybody, and welcome to Oe from Horizon, and David from Heidelberg, and my co-host, Lloyd. So I hope we will have a good time here on English. So welcome, and thank you for being here. Oe, let me start with you because I remember when we talked about careers long time ago, you started with Horizon, and you had, I think it was a major in English as a correspondent, right?
Yes, that's right.
And you got the job because you were the best in English in Horizon, right?
Yes, one of 3% to speak English at that time.
And you said to me at that time you were not good at English, but still you got the job, right?
Not at all.
But I mean, it just shows that sometimes our passes are not what we expect them to be, right? I mean, have you ever expected to become you were general manager by Horizon in Europe, and now you're responsible for the spare part business of Horizon. Did you ever consider that when you started?
No, not really. I was when I joined the company, I was thinking that I will be domestic sales, something not related to the outside Japan business. So
that's fantastic. And David, it's the same question to you. I mean, now you're in the printing industry, but you have been doing something totally different as well, right?
Yes, that's true. I started as a consultant, business consultant, some years back, and joined Heidelberg now. I think it's 8 years ago, and I never thought becoming a board member. So,
but you are.
Yes, now I am. Yes.
Exciting times.
And you work for Heidelberg, so there's a connection.
You know, I
right?
got to tell you, I kept my heart in Heidelberg for Lloyd. I remember Drupa 2000. Everywhere you looked, it was Heidelberg, Heidelberg, Heidelberg. And it was one of those companies where you were really proud to represent and very much commercial focused. But now things have changed. Tell us a bit more about what's happening.
But first of all, I'm still proud to work for Heidelberg.
Course,
so I'm still.
But she's not working there anymore. That's why I'm saying it, right?
It's a change here, but at the end, working for Heidelberg, it's a great honor for me to do that, and I do it with passion. And at the end, products are great, people are super. So and we are an excellent team, and so I think it's all set. And there's still something where we can find new ways to driving innovation. And this is also the reason why we are here today. So at the end, yes, we are stepping more into the digital print business with our new cooperation with Canon. I think we will talk about this probably later, but yeah.
And talking about that, let's start right away, because I mean, I think that one of the things that I find very interesting with Horizon is that you seem to have focused very much on digital finishing from the very beginning almost, right? I know there was also analog in the beginning, but
so
the recent
we start
years.
with the finishing equipment business for offset, because digital is not there at that time. Yeah. But once the digital is coming in, and then we didn't shift. We just supply the products or solution to the customer who print offset or digital. It doesn't matter. We just want to supply the products and solution to the customer.
But I mean, the reason I was asking, Oe, is because when I look at the portfolio that Horizon is bringing to market these years, more and more automation, integration of IoT, you build the software for IoT similar to you do Prenect, right? I mean, all these, let's say the trends of going to products of one, right? I mean, you deliver the books of one, you deliver the magazines of one, right? So that is, of course, digital.
Yeah, that's right. But from the beginning, our company is not for the mass production machine or finishing. We dedicated in a short run. Yes, even offset time. So short run is our origin or our basic idea of making a machine. And digital is short run, so it's really matched together. That is a result.
If you look at the market, the crossover is getting bigger and bigger with digital and traditional litho. So do you find the interest and the drive now to have to go bigger and maybe looking into the future and going bigger to keep up with digital's growth into, I would say, the litho market, if you call it that?
So how the digital printing is grow is, I think many people already analyzed or predict. So I think I don't need to predict. But again, it doesn't matter to us if the customer do offset printing with very efficient short run.
Yeah.
This is also important for us.
Yeah.
And
So
if
that's
the
actually an
customer-
opportunity for
Yes.
Horizon as well.
That's right. And the customer do a digital book of one, but some customer do a certain number of production with digital. So it really doesn't matter. It's really customer's choice.
And David, when you announced at Drupa the relationship with Canon, and we saw the Jetfire 50, and soon this is 75 is the next one, right? I was a little bit blown away. First of all, it came as a total surprise, the relationship with you and Canon, also since you worked with Ricoh for many years, right? But it's a scoop, isn't it?
But at the end, it's and I fully agree. It's a combination, first of all, of the digital and offset in future. And at the end,
100%.
and now we are independent of the technology, so we are able to link the different technologies with our software. You mentioned already the Prenect software with our touch-free, also announced during Drupa. But moving forward, at the end, coming out with Canon, I think we have now the best partner. Choice.
That was what I meant with the scoop, because I didn't expect it, and then at the same time they announced the Jetfire 75 and IV7. I would be surprised if you don't bring a lot of those machines to market.
No, let's see how it works. So first of all, we are really happy how the market introduction goes. So at the end, we are meeting our market or expectations. So pretty good. So first of all, it's a good start, and let's see what comes next.
I mean, one of the companies that you also own is, of course, the Stahl and some of the bindings things. Do you see that also from that perspective that Stahl will develop more into digital finishing, or do you think it will be more like having partners like Müller Martini and Horizon, or?
I think both. So there is no black and white, and what we are going to present here is, of course, a solution also with our Stahl products. We call it Fireline. It's a folding machine combined with the cutter. So at the end, yes, we are ready in a kind of near-line production to finish all the digital production. Yeah. So this is also something what we are doing, and we are going to present here also again together with our Prenect workflow software.
And the partnership, great. What about the salespeople? How have they adjusted to, am I selling Heidelberg? Am I selling Canon? Can I sell both?
It is Heidelberg.
It is a Heidelberg machine. At the end, it's fully Heidelberg branded, and at the end, customers can only get the machine from you together with our workflow software. So at the end, it's a clear USP.
Yeah, so the real issue with a great thing about it is like you did with the Ricoh, they have like the Heidelberg front ends, the color management, and make sure that everything is working together. So I think that's one of the true great KPIs, and that was why I was saying that I wouldn't be surprised if you sell many of them, because your footprint in the commercial space is probably bigger than Canon's, right?
So at the end, we are really happy with how it's going, and the request from the market is there. And yes, we are sure that we are going to sell a lot of these machines, together with all the USPs only we are having, from software to service, all the logistics, and last but not least, the machine is 100% Heidelberg design.
And I was just thinking, Oe, when you come to a show like here, Innovationdays, I think that's a fantastic opportunity to meet people across different companies and industries, right? Do this also open up for new opportunities of relationships, let's say on a higher level?
Oh yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, in Japan, we are working together with Heidelberg.
Okay.
Yes, we connect our IceLink workflow solution with the Prenect.
Yeah.
So we want this to be expanded in a global level.
The rest of the world, right?
Yes, because many Heidelberg customer, very good customer, they often has a horizon finishing.
Yeah.
So they need to connect.
Yeah.
The thing is, no one's going to stop their big Heidelberg press to do the short run finishing work. So I mean, the sort of products complement each other, right? Because you need short run finishing, where you come in, and same with the press. Fantastic.
So David, I mean, you're here only today or? And tomorrow. Will you have a lot of meetings?
Yes, I assume. I hope they can collect a lot of signatures, of course. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the days.
And what about you? A lot of meetings as well?
Oh, yes. I remind when was the first time to be here, Innovation Days. It was in 1990 something.
Really? So you have been
Yes.
many times?
Yes, not in Lucerne at that time. It was Zofingen. So many times. So this is very important exhibition for me personally and for the company, of course.
What is it? I mean, the acquisition from Müller Martini of Hunkeler. I mean, the relationship you had with Hunkeler for more than 25 years. Has it changed a lot?
It was a surprise, honestly speaking. Yes. And but it may be a natural merger together because they cross each other, and I think this will create more opportunity for us. Yeah. Yes. And some people say, okay, we have to fight against Müller Martini, honestly speaking, but I think this is a good opportunity, and sometimes fighting is very important for us.
It developed products, right? Yes. Yeah. So I mean, competition is never bad, right? Yeah.
And the only thing we have to do is to make our machine better, to make our customer happy.
I can tell you, in the past 3 weeks, I've started to introduce a new mantra for Inkish. So when we have our mornings meeting, I say, we are the best. And the only way we can grow is by taking market shares. And that is, I mean, of course, it's also a little bit like a joke, but it is the truth in our industry, right? Because even though that overall it's growing in many different segments, maybe in the segment that each of you are working in is not growing as much. So therefore you have to make better products and better services, right? So fantastic.
So David, just a question for you on this. Now you've obviously got your traditional commercial Heidelberg printers. I'm talking to the customers. How are they the ones that are knocking on your door now saying, bring in digital now, bring in the digital?
Yeah, so at the end, so we are not new in the digital business. So we are selling our Versafire machines since years. I think we have several thousand machines already in the market with our own DFE digital front end. And now, yeah, let's see how it's developing. But at the end, now we started with the B3 machine. Within this year, the B2 machine is coming, and we are working also on the post-press side, looking into corporations. So at the end, let's see how we can drive the market.
Yeah, portfolio is growing, and so will the different customers you can approach.
Yeah, we have to grow. If we want to be a serious player in the digital area, yes, then of course we need to extend the portfolio. We need to work into that direction. We extend not only on the printing side, it's all about the whole process.
Fantastic. We can't stand chatting here all day long. I guess that we all have to go to work, right?
Yes.
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure to see you both. Thank you very much for your time here.
Thank you.
Thank you.